Subscribe and support the channel.
And now you learn the true lesson of the void.
What's up, team? We are progressing our IO today. So we are doing Mists of Tirna Scithe. Oh. Number 12, actually. Hope you guys are all well. I'm just going to quickly throw some stuff down. So yeah, so you'll see maybe a few 12s trickle through in my... What's going on? On my feed, sorry, I'm panicking. I thought I was about to die. But yeah, here we are. So, big difference with the 12s. So it's not quite just a scale to from like a 10 to 11. When you go to 12, you lose Zalat's bargain, where she will, you know, do the different orbs or whatever it is they've given a week to buff you, and instead she now just gives the enemies a flat 10% buff. So yeah, it just makes it a little bit harder, but you know, it's a cool thing.
Interrupt.
So yeah, you would when you're seeing talents of different like levels of mythics, like you know, 10s for example versus the talents of a 12, you might see that it varies quite differently. Everybody here is you know, doing slightly different routes and pulls, and I think as you start to climb the 12 ladder, you'll start to see
Watch your feet.
people start to group more and more mobs
Watch your
together and
feet.
try, yeah, make it more efficient, I guess.
Watch your feet.
So at 50% he starts thrashing. That's cool. I'm just
Watch
gonna
your
drop that.
feet. Watch your feet.
And I think the other guy is about to thrash. Ugh. I'm just dropping all my cooldowns.
Watch your feet.
Because I'm lazy.
Watch your feet.
Do they thrash
Watch your
again?
feet.
That's a good question to think about. One which I don't know the answer to. Am I lagging, or
Watch your feet.
did the game just suddenly slow down? Cool. So this boss, same as always. Ooh, whoa. That flame shot. You try get an interrupt pattern going on old mate over there.
Watch your step. Interrupt.
Somebody beat me to it. That's alright. As long as somebody's interrupting him. I think if you don't interrupt him, he does like a bit of a drop. Oh, that was close. Where the damage is quite big.
Fear incoming. AOE incoming.
Do that. Where he targets a random person and does like a bit of a chunk.
Watch your step. Interrupt.
We don't kill
Interrupt.
the big guy in a second. So
Watch your step.
we get a dot as well.
Fear incoming.
I don't have anything to stop that fear. So this is taking longer than it should. But yeah, so if you... Just gonna top everybody up first. Yeah, if you don't kill him fast enough, he drops a dot on everybody. That makes for a not so fun time to heal.
Interrupt.
I'd probably say to continue prioritizing the big guy. If he's below, I would say 15% maybe. Just because then the time that it would take.
Watch your step.
Come on, pop it off. Pop it off. I got the next interrupt.
AoE incoming. Watch your step. Fear incoming. Interrupt. Watch your feet.
Nice. Finish him off. Pause. I mean, beat him off. Pause. End this person. Nice. Yeah, we got that. Oh. Come on.
Interrupt.
Keep going. He's still alive. Cool. Hey, that's a weird timer, isn't it? It's saying that we're 6 minutes 50 ahead of of our timing. That's surely not right. So he, she, it, whatever that fairy is going straight down the back and to the right. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. This
Target you. Knocking back. Interrupt.
This is going to be an interesting one.
Target you.
So for the people
Knocking
that don't
back.
know, that's a cool little thing you can do where you can pull ads. I think boomkins can do it, and anybody with a pet can do it. Saying that, I have no idea how these guys did it, but they did it.
Target you. Knocking back.
If you get targeted,
Target you.
stay near
Knocking
the melee.
back.
Just means that they've got a lot less to go. So you can keep the cleave going.
You did it! Good guess.
I think it's down there. Could be wrong. Honestly, I should probably try to figure it out while they're fighting. I'll do that actually.
Target you. Knocking back.
See a flower. Dying slowly but surely. A flower.
Target you. Knocking back.
Not a flower.
Target you.
Yep.
Knocking back.
It's the leaf.
No fooling you.
Am I recording? Okay, good.
Target you.
Wasn't even sure if I
Knocking back.
set it up. So I like to have the pass the targeted, just so I know who to interrupt. Also, it just means I just don't have to think about
Interrupt.
interrupting. I can just press
Target you. Knocking back.
without thinking, I just know that I'm already ready to interrupt the right person.
Target you. Knocking back.
I'm just taking so much avoidable damage. Sorry. Is this fixed? According to this.
Don't get lost.
So when you pulled the ads from that mob, the weaker registered it as that room at the time. So I'm not too sure if that's glitched it. But it looks like it's done it right this time. So
Target you. Knocking back. In target you. Knocking back. Target you.
oh crap.
Knocking back.
Let's move this over
Target
here.
you. Knocking back.
Give me a break, man. You know, in lower keys, that target is like, I wouldn't even use a defensive for it, it's negligible. But now it's taking a serious chunk of my health. Not that I would still use a
Target you.
defensive for it, but
Knocking back.
it's something that I would have to actively heal through.
Did it. Good guess.
Okay, so this guy, simple boss. They just do a big tank buster like that, which most tanks would just be able to self-sustain. Let's give them a quick little
Watch
top
your
up.
step.
And they do that. Puts a little thing on the ground. Oh, wrong thing. I don't think it's that way. I think, I see what he's saying.
Target you. Knocking back. Watch your step.
Oh, thank you. You saved me from being knocked into that. How good.
Run out. Target you.
If you don't
Knocking
dispel
back.
that, it will one hit the person as well, just by the way.
Watch your step. Target you. Knocking back.
I hope that whoever gave me the feedback about my flame shock rotation
Target
is
you.
quite proud of.
Knocking back.
Proud of me. My healing surge is significantly higher on my list of heals now. It's like at the top. Pretty much even if they don't need a heal, I'll throw it out just because then I get to put a dot on somebody else.
Interrupt.
So you can see almost there's about 5 flame shocks active.
Interrupt.
Also, this mob, I think, is a huge tank buster mob. So, I think Demon Hunters, if the tanks are cycling through the defensive correctly, they should be fine. I know Death Knights, you have to be ready. I was doing like a 10, it wasn't like a super hard one. And this Death Knight kept I died twice to this pack just with my using. I wasn't using any cooldowns, which I should have, but what happens if you're not looking at when they're casting that heavy attack, yeah, it'll just knock them right out. Are they doing another secret pull? Sometimes they'll pull another thing from the side as well.
We're gonna have so much fun.
Lust. Generally speaking,
Stay away from lines.
you want to pop Lust. keep it off cooldown as often as possible. It's on me.
Stay away from lines.
Oh crap.
Run out.
2 seconds on last. Probably should have done it right
Stay away from lines.
after the guessing game. But
One of us is not
it's alright. Same. I think it's this one here.
Stay away from lines.
So you can see for this dungeon, Capacitor Totem it's a completely different purpose or use.
Stay away from
one could
lines.
argue that it might not even have one at all. So it's really important to think about when you're doing a different
Stay
level
away from
key,
lines.
taking your talents into consideration. This priest is pumping.
Stay away from lines.
And again, always, even if you're a healer, you can do things to help your party. So in this case, me throwing down Earthgrab Totem and the Stunning Totem,
Stay away from lines.
even me taking a minute to figure out
Stay away from lines.
which illusion to target is helping in any little way possible, you know?
Stay away from lines.
And you might think, yeah, look, it's not the healer's job, and you're not wrong, but I think that, look, if
Stay away from lines.
if your goal is to have a better run, a smoother run, then you should always be looking for ways to contribute to your party's success and trying to figure out
Stay away from lines.
how you can make it make things easier for everyone.
One of us is not like the
Oh
other.
gosh. It is this one here.
A special game just for us.
Stay away from lines.
Oh crap.
Stay away from lines.
A special game just for us.
If you're like careful, you can actually kite.
Stay away from lines.
This guy's gone. I think he's pulling another pack. I'm worried he's pulling another pack. Yeah, you
Run
can pull
out.
it through the melee and do.
Long.
Oh, why was he all the way over there? The DK. I have no idea. If you guys, I thought he was just maybe doing another sneaky pull through the wall, but he was just standing there. I don't know if that triggers.
Doesn't look right.
I don't know if that triggers the roleplay faster, because I know that that did feel like a quicker roleplay, so maybe they're doing something that I just didn't know about. Okay, this pull can get quite sweaty as well. And I have 20 seconds before I have any
Watch your
cooldowns
step.
coming, so I'm worried, but let's just go with it.
Watch your step. Interrupt. Watch your step.
Oh, I wasted my interrupt.
AOE incoming. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Also,
Watch
I
your
have
step. Interrupt.
wolf form or whatever it's called, bound to like a very quick and easily accessible key. This thing, and it's really important that you utilize that when you're not needing to cast, because
Interrupt.
oh, that's
AoE
I've never seen
incoming.
that one before.
Watch your step.
Because what it does is it also reduces the damage you take. So
Watch your step. Interrupt.
I don't have interrupt. Sorry, buddy. And so it just makes you. It's like a defensive, essentially, isn't it?
Watch your step. Interrupt. Range 5. Watch your step. AoE incoming.
Oof. Sorry, bud.
Interrupt. Watch your step. Range 5. Watch your step.
I can't say I've done that pull, that stack on into that pull before. That's a definitely new one for me.
AoE
Let's
incoming.
do a little buff. Oh yes, nice. There he didn't go. I generally chain pull this pack that doesn't have a stack on with this pack, and I just do the stack on pack by itself. Whether that's the better way to do it,
Watch your step.
completely unsure. Sorry, can't comment.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Look at that,
Watch your step.
350k DPS, boys. Ah, he's pulling some friends. Alright. Lust is up in 3. I only suggested that, yeah, if he wants it for the boss. It might still be on cooldown, but what it means is that
Watch your
at some
incoming.
point during the boss fight,
Watch your step.
am I gonna get hit by that? It will be back up, so that's good. And then the counter argument would be is that we probably
Interrupt.
only need the staghorn to go from 99 to 100.
Watch your
so
step. AoE
it might
incoming.
be better just to have pulled the pack last for that reason. But look,
Interrupt.
we're getting on. We're doing fine.
Watch your step. Interrupt.
These guys are beating me to all the interrupts so much. Cool. So it's cool to see other
Watch your
people
step.
tank and kind of their strategies. So this guy's done it quite differently, but I really like it. One of the things I kind of generally try to tell everybody is to also
Watch your feet.
stack between phases.
Line up.
Pulling in.
Run.
Just because what it does is when these larvae die, they drop a pool on the ground, so you kind of want to make sure that that doesn't get like scattered everywhere in a very
Watch
annoying
your
way.
step.
Ooh.
Watch your step.
So this part always stresses me out a little bit. Just because I'm bad at using
Watch your
this.
step.
I really am. Oh. Oh. And that's the other reason to stack as well, is to always have...
Target you. Line up
Pulling
on.
it.
Watch
Run.
your feet.
Oof. Always have those poison pools that the boss summons. Just in one spot as well. Makes for an easy time.
Watch your step.
Let's just get through this and then I'll last.
Watch your step.
Panic healing.
Watch your step.
Oh. Yeah, so turning to the wolf form, other than obviously moving, being able to
Target you.
quickly move, also proves to give you damage reduction, so which is great. Always have that cycling
Pulling
through.
in.
This tank's
Run.
really good as well, so if you wouldn't notice it unless you were paying attention, I guess, but to what the tank needs to do, which is obviously you wouldn't see it from my perspective. But every time the Mind Link
Watch your step.
came up, the tank would already be halfway across
Target you.
to another side of the map. So that's kind of like a cool thing. I don't know why I'm chain healing here, but
Line up
Pulling
so
on.
see how he was already there before it even
Watch your
started.
feet.
Yeah, so he's preemptively tracking the spells. And voila! A super clean run, just one death. And yeah, thanks for joining me, team.
For you.
And hopefully everybody got some cool loot.
Of all.
Yeah, and enjoy your Christmas if I don't see you before then.
Subscribe and support the channel.